Hey, what's going on, guys? Bobby Della Vega here for clickstartyourbusiness.com. This one is the questions that you ask your business before you start any campaigns, okay? So you need to ask yourself, who are they, right? For example, my content is reaching out entrepreneurs or people who have an inner entrepreneur that wants to come out, like people who are done with the 9 to 5, you know, making somebody else richer, making the MD of the company, of the corporate company that they're working for, richer. Done with it. We want to make them put the efforts in that they're putting in there into their own business. Make themselves a little bit richer. Richer in the sense of finance, time, spending time with their families, doing the things that they want to do, holidays, seeing the world, travelling, driving the car they want. You know, that sort of thing. Not earning enough just to pay the rent, to have a few, and then be left over with a few beers if you're lucky at the end of the month, and never go out again for the rest of the month. You know, that's bullshit, mate. I don't like that. People need to live their life. Sorry, going off topic. You know, my target are that are stuck in their 9 to 5, but then they're probably coming home at night looking for another job. All right, thinking what else is out there? Surely this can't be it, because I done the same thing. Alright, I was doing the same thing. So just, if you can't think of what the answer is to what do they do, just target the people like yourself. Alright, I was in a corporate company doing a 8 till 6 actually, with no lunch break, and I was coming home thinking there's got to be more than this, there's got to be something else I can do. So back to the matter in hand. What do they do? Where do they hang out? Okay, where do they hang out? Facebook, number one, straight away, you know, of course, Facebook. So when you're starting out, use Facebook to hone in on your target market, okay? People are using Facebook. People are using Facebook in their lunch break if they have one at work, okay? People are using Facebook as soon as they get in from work. You know, just use Facebook. That's just an example. Twitter, another perfect one. LinkedIn, all these types of social media, perfect platforms for you to actually get your message out there and get the message to the people that want to hear it. Okay, so let's take that into account. What else we got? We got what do they want? What do they want? They want time freedom. They want more money. They want to spend more time with their families. Okay, the stuff that people want in their lives. So identify it and then work out what it is. This is the next one. What's stopping them from getting it? What is it? Seriously, what is stopping them from getting it? And I can tell you now, the day job is stopping them. Having to get up to an alarm clock at a time that they don't really want to get up at. 6 o'clock, 5:30, 5 o'clock in the morning to get to work for what? 7, 8, 9. You know? It shouldn't have to be forced. It's your life. Get up when you want. Alright? So, what's stopping them? Identify what's stopping them and then give them the alternative. Simple as that. I done it, okay? I worked in the motor industry, okay? Alright? But I worked in the motor industry for franchise dealerships. I absolutely loved what I done, okay? Absolutely loved it. I love what I learned. I love cars, okay? I love cars. And I went from one franchise, one manufacturing franchise to another, learned more there, but I was doing the same shit. I was getting up at a time that I didn't want to get up. I was putting all the efforts in and making this business seem like it give a shit to their customers, alright? When in all honesty, the business collectively didn't, alright? There were 1 or 2, 3, maybe 4 people in that business that did give a shit, me being one of them, okay? And because of that, I felt that all my hard work was undone. Or everything that I was telling a customer about how great the product was and how it is that people like myself and other colleagues that I would identify actually cared and put the effort in and were committed to it. Only for someone who really didn't care and this was just a job to them to undo all my work by saying one silly little thing. I was done with that, okay? So why was I putting my effort into something that was getting undone? But we're going off topic here. Yeah, so those are the 5 questions you want to be asking for. You know, who are they? What do they do? Where do they hang out? What do they want? What's stopping them from getting it? Okay? Ask those questions before you do your campaign, and I can tell you now that your campaign will be so much more successful if you didn't ask those questions before hitting that boost button on Facebook. Okay, so hopefully that's shed some light, and if you're watching this on YouTube, you know the drill. Thumbs up, give that a click if you felt I brought some value here, and subscribe, because I've got loads more information that I want to give. I want to cram it all into these short little videos. There is so much more information that I've got that I can't cram into these tiny little videos, but they need to be fed. They need to be drip fed to you, because you're going to get overwhelmed, and we don't want that at Kickstart Your Business. So up here should be a link to our website. So if you're watching this on YouTube, do the usual drill. Give that thumbs up a click if you felt I brought some value here. Don't forget to subscribe, because I've got loads more value to give. You know how I feel about spending 20 minutes on a video to get a tiny bit of information in. I want to get in as much as possible in as little time as possible. So you think to yourself, yeah, okay, great, I can get on with something now. Alright, because it is all about doing. Comment, you know, let me know how I'm doing here. Until the next video, I hope that shed a bit of light and will help you in your marketing process. Alright, speak soon, bye bye.